The Presidents of the Republic of the Philippines. On January 23, 1899, Aguinaldo was proclaimed as the first President of the Republic of the Philippines. He convened the Philippine Congress to ratify the country's constitution. The 1935 Philippine presidential and vice presidential elections were held on September 16, 1935. This was the first election since the enactment of the Tidings-McDuffie Act, a law that paved the way for transitory government as well as the first nationwide at-large election ever held in the Philippines. Jose P. Laurel. Under the vigorous Japanese influence, the National Assembly selected Laurel to serve as president in 1943. He took the oath of the office on October 14, 1943 at the Legislative Building at the National Museum of Fine Arts in Manila. Sergio Osmeña. The inauguration of Sergio Osmeña as the fourth president of the Philippines and the second president of the Philippine Commonwealth, then as government in exile under the United States, took place on August 1, 1944 in Washington, D.C. United States following the death of President Manuel L. Quezon earlier that day. Manuel Rojas, first president of the Third Republic 1946 to 1948. Rojas taking the oath as the first president of the Third Republic on July 4, 1946 at the Independence Grandstand, Manila. Quirino assumed the presidency on April 17, 1948, taking his oath of office 2 days after the death of Manuel Rojas. His first official act as the president was the proclamation of state mourning throughout the country for Rojas' death. Presidency in 1953 to 1957. In the election of 1953, Magsaysay was decisively elected president over the incumbent Elpidio Quirino. Carlos P. Garcia. He became president of the Philippines in March 1957 upon the death of President Ramon Magsaysay and was elected to a full 4-year term in the same year. Diosdado Macapagal, a Filipino lawyer, poet, and politician who served as the 9th president of the Philippines, serving from 1961 to 1965. Ferdinand Marcos was inaugurated to his first term as the 10th President of the Philippines on December 30, 1965. Corazon Aquino, the 11th President of the Philippines following the People Power Revolution or EDSA II, and spanned the 6-year period from February 25, 1986 to June 30, 1992. Fidel V. Ramos, former Secretary of National Defense. Fidel V. Ramos taking his oath of office as the 12th President of the Philippines on June 30, 1992. Joseph Estrada. Estrada was elected president in 1998 with a wide margin of votes separating him from the other challengers and was sworn into the presidency on June 30, 1998. Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. She served the remainder of her predecessor Joseph Estrada's term after he was disposed, and she was elected to a full second term in 2004, which ended in 2010. The presidency of Benigno Aquino III began at noon at June 30, 2010 and became the 15th president of the Philippines. Rodrigo Roa Duterte was inaugurated as the 16th President of the Philippines on June 30, 2016, succeeding Benigno Aquino III. The current President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency President Bongbong Marcos.